Whether you're in the mountains of the Big Bend on our campus here in Alpine, or on our campus in Del Rio, Uvalde, or Eagle Pass, every single one of our campuses is a very special place. Hello, I'm Pete Gallego, and welcome to the campus of Sul Ross State University. We hold Sul Ross dear, all of us do, because it's a core part of each of our communities. So welcome to Sul Ross, and know that there's no place quite like it.
What I'd like to talk about here is what makes geology at Sul Ross special, and it's really where we are. We're in the Big Bend. It's the location. We like to call it a natural outdoor laboratory for our field studies and for our research. In our undergraduate and graduate classes, almost all of them have field exercises that are required. So every semester we're going to Big Bend National Park or Big Bend Ranch State Park or other locations where we can study these natural features. I will frequently take students on 8-day science trips, and there's nothing quite like doing a full 8-day trip in an environment like Boquillas Canyon in Big Bend National Park. You are with these other people frequently on these trips. You don't see anyone else. Your cell phones don't work. You're out of touch with the outside world. You are there. You're with your student and your colleagues, and you're focused on research. And when it works, and it almost always does because we're pretty good at it and we're pretty well prepared, when it works, those are really satisfying trips. Again, it's very, very rewarding to see the students that learn from those experiences, and we specialize in those kinds of things at Sul Ross.
I love studying geology here at Sul Ross because of the unique location we're in. We have everything from volcanoes to ancient coastlines and everything in between. We have a variety of rivers, mountains, deserts, and forests that we can easily study, which makes this the perfect place to be.
So one of the ways that we kept our programming going, even though last fall things were trickier because of the pandemic, we decided to do a web series. We commissioned 7 professional writers, both for writers for the screen and also playwrights, to write original material based on real interviews that our theater students did with real people all around the state of Texas, asking questions about their experience during the pandemic. And then our students acted in these original pieces that we commissioned these playwrights and screenwriters to write. It was a bilingual series. This series was entered into the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival, and both of our students that wrote for it won awards for their writing. So that was a huge honor to be honored by the Kennedy Center for our students acting and writing.
Education has changed. The old model, which it would be considered a behavioristic model, is that the student comes to the classroom and the teacher provides information. Well, we are now in the information age, and so now the role of the teacher is more of a facilitator role. I want to create a learning environment within the education department where the teacher, instead of being the sage on the stage, is the cliche, the guide on the side. As soon as students come into the teacher education program, we put them into the field.
Sul Ross did give me that ability to be able to walk into a classroom and understand students. The experience I learned here at Sul Ross gave me that ability to be able to adapt to any student. I think that Sul Ross did prepare me for that because I'm able to teach students from different cultures, different cities, different backgrounds.
It's preparing the students to be teachers. I think that when our students come out of our program, I think that they're very confident because they know what to do. They're not just content knowledgeable, but they know how to work with people, they know how to understand people, and they know how to figure out how to help a student learn to learn.
I told them when I interviewed here that one of my goals is to make Sul Ross Alabama football good, and that's what we're shooting for. Is we want to be a dynasty like we were back in the 80s, and the kids see that that's starting to happen and they want to be part of that now, and they're looking forward to, or they're recruiting themselves to come here now. When I took over 3 years ago, we had 7 students on the team, and this year we're expecting over 50 students on the team. They had finished dead last in our region for 4 years in a row. And this year, our men's team finished 6th in the nation, so it's pretty exciting. This year, we had, Sul Ross had the first national champion that they've had since 1985. Tristan Hutchins claimed the bull riding national championship at the 2021 College National Finals, and he set the arena record in doing so, riding his final bull for 90 points. And then we had other students finish third in the nation. Garrett Jacobs finished third in the nation in the team roping with Will Edelman, who was at Cisco College but is transferring into Sul Ross this fall. And then Garrett Jacobs also finished 7th in the nation in the tie-down roping, and he actually graduated with his degree this year as well. And then Lane Cooper and Blake Bentley won a round at the college finals, and Blake was a student at Weatherford College last year, and he is transferring to Sul Ross this fall as well.
We are located in a very unique arrangement with Southwest Texas Junior College, where we're actually on their grounds, and we share that similar space here in Eagle Pass, Del Rio, and Uvalde. I found that our students are very unique in the sense that many of them are older.
I've been in college for a couple years already, and I have a family. I have a wife and a kid, and Sul Ross is really convenient to the people that have full-time jobs, raising a family, and go to school at night. So the faculty and the staff help you so much whenever you have other things going on in your life.
Another thing that I saw, especially at graduation, 78% of our students are female. Many of them are working moms. They juggle family, they juggle work, and they get it done because they have that grit, the ganas to get it done.
I started out in 2016 with my education. I was 40, we'll just not even go there. We'll just say in my 40s. Pursued my MBA because I was going to stop at my bachelor's. My boss, he pushed me to succeed. Really, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have, kept going.
Our athletes are students first, and they're humble and they're hungry and they're very hardworking. And it is very humbling to me to see every day the work and the energy and the effort that it takes to be a student athlete, to balance academics and athletics. Our athletes have what it takes to be successful. And I believe that when they leave Sul Ross, they're better prepared for what is out there because they come to us humble, they come to us hungry, they come to us with a work ethic that a lot of people don't have. And it's very humbling to see what they have to offer the world when they leave here. Our job in athletics is to prepare them for life outside of here. We have them for such a short period of time that I believe it's our job to help shape their character and their work ethic and to show them what it's like to show up, because we have to show up in life, we have to show up for jobs, we have to show up for class, we have to show up for practice, and I believe that we really truly help prepare them to show up in life. I would tell a potential student athlete that they're not going to go anywhere on the planet and have people care about them more than the people at Sul Ross care about them. One of the things that's really unique about this place is that we really are a very tight-knit community, not just the campus, but the city of Alpine as well. You're going to feel loved, you're going to feel cared for, you're going to feel like an individual, you're going to feel seen, you're going to feel heard, you're going to have your opportunity to shine. You're not going to be one of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. You're going to make an impact here, you're going to have a lasting impact here, and you're going to be surrounded by people who really care about you.